everyone, I'm Jason and this is a 2015 Audi TTS. And today we'll find out whether this is a serious driver's car or is this just a Golf R in a fancy dress. Now before I even begin to really dive into the car, I want to say a special thank you to the owner of this car. He has chosen to remain anonymous, but nonetheless I managed to pick his brain before I took the car away from him. I asked him why he chose the Audi TT. He told me, the Audi TT was something he always wanted, and he saw the first generation in 1998, and he was like still in school, and he was really drawn to the design, and now 2 generations later, he can afford one, and he was on the lookout. He wanted to buy a regular 2-liter. But he struck gold with this TTS because it was going for a good price. He found a second-hand unit, and this is our official Audi car. Now on top of that, he really loves the power of the car, the performance. 290 horsepower, 380 Newton meters of torque, 0 to 100, 4.7 seconds. What's not to like, right? Whoa. It rips. It really rips. I just did a quick pull, and this is a very, very strong engine, okay? But on a public road, not too fast. And the car stops well as well. Very good brakes. So performance-wise, this is one of the things that really make the TTS stand out. It is as fast as you'd want any car to be. So, just one more time, just to feel the performance of the engine again. Oh, powertrain is just strong across the ref range, fantastic, and it puts its power down. There's no wheel spin, there's no drama. I can't even reach red line because on a public road you cannot use all of its performance. It's not wise, it's not safe. But it's there. It's nice to know it's there. The other thing he really likes about the car is the exterior design, and I find it hard to disagree. This car, among the generations of TT, it is one of the ones that looks the best, and especially in now this TTS. It has subtle touches that make it a bit more bespoke. The mirror caps, the skirting, the body, the bumpers front and back. It has a little mini Audi R8 vibe to it if you look at it from the outside. It's a combination of classic TT round lines, curves, and also angular lines. So I think this is the best looking TT yet. And one more thing that he really likes about the car is this interior. We all know Audis do interiors very well, and this is honestly one of the best execution. It is simple, it is clean, it is intuitive. This was one of the first cars that received the virtual cockpit. It's a good execution. It has different screens for you to play with, and the aircon controls. Wow, what a revolution. It looks fantastic. And it has this heft to every switch, every control. Brilliant, brilliant. It's a lovely interior. It's simple, it's classy. Audi seem to just know how to nail this sweet spot when it comes to interiors. Okay, where there is a good, there's also a bad. So, what's not to like about this car? According to the owner, the ride, it's not that great. And yes, it's true. No matter what setting you're in, even in comfort, we're on fairly smooth roads. It handles well, but it doesn't ride all that comfortably. You can daily the car, but it rides on 19-inch wheels, 35 series tires. It's not that great. Is it an engaging car to drive? Not ultimately. It's a very Audi experience, right? It's not as playful as the Golf R. And I'm going to compare it to the Golf R because they're mechanically similar. right? So the Golf R has a bit more of a playful balance. There's nothing wrong with that. This car is more serious, you know, it doesn't want to let the rear come into play a lot. And some drivers like it that way. Yeah, I prefer the rear to come on a bit more. And the third thing he doesn't quite like is the back seats. I can understand. I mean, you know, it's like my BRZ. It's just a parcel shelf. You can put kids at the back occasionally, but they're pretty useless. Yeah, in terms of the driving experience, what I don't really like is the paddle shifters. They are really small and it's a bit hard to reach. I mean, everything else about the cabin, no complaints. But why can't you give me like a paddle shifter that's not plastic and preferably something larger? But in terms of performance, you won't be left wanting. It is a very, very clean driving experience. It's a very, very secure driving experience, even in the wet. Occasionally you will get understeer on the limit, but on a public road, again, you won't find those limits. So, all that said, would I recommend this car? Well, yes, it looks really good, especially in this paint job. And with close to 300 horsepower, you have more than enough performance for any situation. Yes, it's not the most engaging car to drive, and the ride is really quite bumpy. But it makes a great weekend car, gets you eyeballs, and that's all you really want, isn't it, in a car like this? So once again, I'm Jason, signing off. I'll catch you in the next video.